seems to be the problem.
Tip-Top.
Tip-Top. He's from the first game.
Yep.
What did Tip-Top do in the first game?
Killed you.
Oh, yeah.
So this water, even though it's not connected to what Mumbo did, I can breathe underwater.
Huh. All right.
But, yeah.
Why?
No. Alright.
I mean, I completely understand why in, like, game coding rules, but, like, why?
Why? There's nothing in that water.
I know.
It doesn't even lead to open ocean. I don't know what Tip-Top's hoping. Alright, now we're going to do some interesting parts. After we go get those shoes that you were questioning about earlier.
I mean, yeah. It's like, why? A lot of things in the game are like, why? It's like, I thought it was cool. Thought it was useful. This rock and hip-hop beat. Oh, you become Jesus.
Yep. And then there are the ones I always forget about. Fun part, remember that punchy move that you used a lot in Kazooie? It's gone.
Alright. I'm fine with that.
Oh, you were the guy that used it.
I mean, when I did play. Oh my god.
Isn't that cool? Also, I wanted to point out, so that's that's holding down X. You can also hold down A and you kick and do that.
Ah,
Look how fast it is.
that's neat.
So here's Jolly Rogers.
That spin kind of hurt my head.
Some anemones.
Sin-
Anemones. Enemy spotted. You know that meme?
The sea anemone?
It's that clip, but it has CS:GO enemy spotted.
Ah.
And then like a snipe.
It's funny. I need to find that one.
Yeah, Google it. It's really funny.
Remember last time I tried Googling a meme to show you and it took me on this weird loop of terrible
Ow.
TikToks and I didn't click on a single one of them?
Mm-hmm.
That was literally like 2 hours ago.
You still haven't shown me that clip.
Nope. Because I can't find it.
So, this level is a little difficult to navigate sometimes. This is also where ice becomes very useful. Not in this room specifically, but this is Smuggler's Cavern. Ow.
Do you take,
Here's
like,
this thing.
What? It's translucent.
I'm going to go first person so we can look around a little bit more.
You mean third person?
No, I said go out of first person.
Oh. I thought you said go into first person.
No.
There's a hint? We don't need those, though. There's just... There's a thing.
That we cannot get.
I believe it.
Not even Kazooie has enough range for that currently. And we really desperately need the move out of this level.
Yeah. What is it?
I'll let that be a surprise.
All right.
It's funny, which is why I want it to be a surprise. But yeah, holding A and X, you go pretty quick, and you hold R, you can steer really well. So that's important to know in this game.
That's pretty nifty.
And here we get to the part that I hated as a kid.
It's like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Well, the one on the NES. Oh no, that's an octopi.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through.
So it's nothing like the Turtles game on
Hated
the
that as a
NES.
kid. Hated doing that. That was really creepy to me.
Mm.
There we go. That's Atlantis.
You
Some
found
Jolly
it.
Rogers.
The lost city of Atlanta.
Ow.
That didn't work.
Nope. Grenade eggs. Right in the eye. There we go. Pow, right in the kiss.
My eye. Mermaid statues.
Mm-hmm.
Man, those are some nice jugs.
Yep. All right.
That's what this one's going to be called.
Pi.
Okay. Pi, Omega, Triangle, Triangle.
No, pi this. Is that epsilon?
Oh,
We're gonna call it epsilon. Pi epsilon omega epsilon triangle.
all right. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing.
Are you pi?
No,
No.
that's omega. That's pi.
Yes.
That. That. 2 of those.
There we go.
Puzzle solved.
Door open. You know what? Sure, let's go in there.
Man, I love swimming into creepy dark holes.
God dang it.
Gosh darn it.
Where is he? What kill him?
That's what you get.
Should I come exploding? Before we go in there, we're gonna grab a couple things. I'm gonna grab this.
Grab those notes.
I'm gonna grab this.
I just remembered one of my favorite SpongeBob jokes.
And we're gonna grab. Is it? Oh, yeah.
It's when Patrick's parents are coming over, and he's like, "Yeah, they sent me this note, and it's a music note." He's like, "There's also a letter," and then he turns it over, and it's like the letter A, and then he's like, "There's also this message that they included." And it's like, wow, it's kind of funny. I wonder if I can find that.
There we go. Also, another thing I always forget, right there. Which we should cache those in later.
Yeah. The only problem with this game is there's no like direct place I can put a clip
Yeah.
and it'd be funny. I could have it like slide in a corner. I don't know. I'll see what I can do.
Temple of the Fishes. Oh, this. Ah, screw it.
What are you doing?
Oh, I wish I had gone to Cheeto. Hi.
What's Cheeto have?
Cheats.
Well, yeah. What cheat?
Homing.
Oh.
Mr. Bacon. I believe his name is Chris P. Bacon.
Like Chris Pratt?
Mm-hmm.
Crispy
Mario.
Rat?
Like Mario.
Yeah. It's me, Mario. Well, actually, it's more of,
There's
it's
underwear?
me,
There's underwear,
Mario. He's from Europe. England. Great Britain. Union Jack.
Hey, you remembered?
What?
You remember what it was called finally?
I knew what it was called. I just was listing off of things. Narrowing it down.
This gets a whole lot easier with,
Homing.
yeah. If they wouldn't spawn over here.
So, you gotta commit fish murder? Oh, they're
yeah.
piranhas.
Which are, by the way, not, like, heavy meat eaters.
Yeah.
Like, they bite, but they don't really, like, consume people.
Yeah, a lot. It's funny that like people are like scared of piranhas just because like movies like Piranha exist. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of like Jaws. People.
Like, yeah, sharks are scary. I don't see them walking around too much, though.
Yeah. Sharks are scary. But like they'll most likely just leave you alone 90% of the time.
Or just bop them on the head.
Yeah.
Gills are on the nose. They don't like that.
Like their whole face is a weak spot.
That was close.
So if one hits them, you
Pretty
lose?
much. There we go.
Yay.
Cool. Did it. That's a pain in the ass.
Him and his what is that?
Underwater camera.
Yeah.
Looks like a Game Boy picture thing.
Mm.
You know, it's like the original Game Boy, but you could put in a. It is actually.
Yeah, it's a Game Boy camera.
Yeah, it's Game Boy camera.
Wow, they left that in there
Mm-hmm.
instead of making a Microsoft-sponsored camera.
It could be the Kinect.
I have 2 of those.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if he was just down there holding a Kinect to take pictures? He's like, yeah, I'm 3D mapping with a Kinect.
Be like,
Yeah, that is way easier to do with homing, which I don't remember how many notes, how many pages we need for that, but I did it before with homing, but I did it without, so I'm pretty happy. Let's go here.
sure. I'm trying to think if we
Electric eels.
could play a Connect game, but I'm also like, why?
Yeah, that's the real question.
I mean, Connect Sports Season 2 is pretty good.
Oh yeah.
It is. Okay, so like
There we go. This is
There
why
are-
we're here.
3 eras of Rare. 4. Talent Torpedo. What's that one do?
I will show you momentarily. Tangent.
Oh, he didn't bonk.
I was expecting him to bomb. Eels. Ow.
Oh, not as bad as the one in Mario 64.
Yeah, those guys. I hate that guy.
Oh, dude, he always scared me.
Yeah. 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 I get that. There we go.
Also, his
This'll
star
work.
is just like not fun.
There you go.
Awesome. That actually is pretty neat.
Yep. I have fire eggs right now because it's easier to see.
Ancient swimming baths.
All right.
All right, so this was a sealed cavern, and there's enemies in here. How long were they in here alone?
And how did they have Kazooie to open the door?
Yeah.
The world may never know. Oh.
That's not a real one.
You're like, no way. There's no way.
Yeah. I've learned the way Jinjos work. If they're easy to get, they're not real.
Yep.
And they respawn
There's another thing I always forget. Over there.
the page.
Yep. You bitch.
All right, so I'm starting to.
I don't know. I don't think I can get that yet. I'm just gonna come back and get that with another thing.
I have pieced it together. I know how they were here so long. They're cursed.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I kind of want to leave this level. I kind of want to go get a couple moves.
All right.
I want to open up some more teleporting pads, but I might just leave this level.
All right. That's perfectly fine. But all the enemies in this game are
explore a little
cursed to never die, but always come back to the same spot where they previously
Here's the weed sanctum.
50% seed or 50% seed, 50% weed.
I get it.
Yeah, it's a Michael Phelps joke. But yeah, all the enemies are cursed to go to the previous place on which they died, but then they come back.
Whoa. Blowing my mind right now.
It's like those
Yeah.
a conspiracy,
Yeah.
not really conspiracies,
Yeah,
those
those-
fan theories
yeah.
about like
Yeah.
children's cartoons where they're
yeah.
all dead. You know the one I'm
Yeah.
talking. Like the one
Yeah.
from Ed and
Yeah,
Eddie
yeah.
where they're all dead. They're all ghosts.
Or the big one was the Rugrats.
Oh, what was the Rugrats one?
All the other kids don't exist. They're all just Angelica's imagination because like Tommy died or something.
Ah,
No, he died in the womb, which is why he's like the youngest one or something. I forget.
but
I don't remember. You'd have to look it up. Why don't you look it up and read it off? That'd be a good thing to talk about.
all right, I'll look it up. But I know like Rugrats lore where Tommy was premature, and he talks about like being in a glass box and being comforted by his mommy, because that was a thing.
Oh, I guess we could do this.
Rugrats fan theory.
Oh, here we go. Here. Take a wild guess what I'm supposed to do here.
Kill that. Freeze it. That's massive.
Uh-huh.
You have to go inside of it?
Yep.
Man, that's weird. Alright.
Ah, dang it.
Theory Angelica. Come on, just take me.
And
Okay, creepypasta wiki. The
Creepypasta
Rugrats.
wiki.
Yeah, the Rugrats were really. Oh my god, it keeps loading ads. Were really fragments of Angelica's demonic and unimaginable imagination. An unimaginable imagination. Alright. Chucky died in 1986 along with his mother. That's why Chaz is a nervous wreck all the time. Tommy was born in 1988.
Goddamn.
But he was stillborn. That's why Stu's constantly in the basement making toys for the son who's never had a chance to live. The DeVilles, that was their last name?
I guess.
Had an abortion in 1990. Angelica couldn't figure out whether it would be a boy or a girl, thus creating the twins. As for all grown up, the teenage Angelica became addicted to various narcotics, which further aggravated her schizophrenia, bringing her back to her childhood and thus her creations she obsessed over. Because of the time lapse between the present and the last time she interacted with her creations, she made them older.
There
Angelica was constantly taking hits of acid, so she would never live without her creations, who were her only company in a judgmental world. This keeps going on. Angelica's mom died of a heroin overdose in 1982 after Angelica was born, and Drew, in his depression, married a gold-digging whore that Angelica idolized because she fooled herself into thinking it was her real mom.
Did you think this game wouldn't have Vor?
You know, Banjo-Kazooie and Vor seem to go hand in hand because you did in the last one.
Mm-hmm. This is more Vor than this.
I don't really
Mary
like
Maggie, partner of Jolly Roger.
Yeah, it just keeps going on and on. I don't like this fan theory. It's not a good one.
Oh, that one? You
Yeah.
just read?
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
I mean, it's a thing. It's
Yeah.
completely destroyed by the fact that the show has more detail than that. You know? Because, like, there's a lot of shit that, you know, Kimmy and Dill do. You know, additional characters. And Susie Carmichael. There's also the spin-off show, Angelica's Preschool Days.
Huh. Fish.
Where it's her and Susie in preschool. That lasted like 12 episodes.
Oh, really? I didn't really watch that show much. I'll be honest. I didn't
Almost nobody
care
did.
about it. No, the
Rugrats?
period.
Ah.
I only watch Rugrats. I pretty much just only watch Cartoon Network stuff.
Yeah. Like, I have a handful of Rugrats stuff because, like, I was a kid growing up with it. It's a show to me. It's not like something I'm like, oh yeah, that show was great. It's not like the show's terrible to me. It's just a show that I know that exists, and there's a handful of episodes I actually remember. Specifically the movie theater one, where they go in and completely destroy a movie theater.
Oh God.
Like they're
I worked in a movie theater. Kids do that. That is just what they do.
They're hiding inside the popcorn popper. They're pressing all
That's
the
fuck in there.
Yeah, they're pressing all the buttons in the soda machine, just spilling soda all over the place. They just completely wreck the concession stand, and then they go into the projection booth, and they completely destroy that. There's a guy watching Fight Club. No, they ruin a tape of Fight Club. You're gonna. Oh.
I'm thinking of the order I want to do things. Oops, wrong button.
You pressed B.
Yep. There we go.
But like that's one of the few like Rugrats episodes I actually remember. No, second one that is very like in my memory when I'm just like thinking Rugrats is the Halloween episode where Stu creates a haunted house in the garage, and
Boom.
the kids want Reptar bars, and they believe that the way you get it is by screaming really loud.
Oh God.
So they scream really loud.
We're just explaining why kids scream.
Yes, because kids are
Another
stupid.
tunnel.
Has teeth. Is it more Vor?
No, You just see what
It's a
did you
Klungo
see what it
boss.
said?
No.
Another tunnel.
Oh.
Yeah. That's essentially that too.
Yeah.
Oh no, not you again.
It's Klungo.
Yep, we gotta fight Klungo again. Second fight. There's a third fight too. That's from Grunty, by the way. All those bruises.
Those bruises.
Yeah.
He's like, you lost to that bear and that bird again.
Green potion. I don't know what effect this is.
It's piss.
Invisibility.
Oh. I would have much rather had piss. You know, he just starts pissing everywhere. No,
Yeah.
that's more like a Conquer thing. That's right, in Conquer you do piss. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, you piss on the little fires.
Yep. Alright, so am I the only one who notices that when he throws bottles, they're slightly cel-shaded?
That makes sense.
It doesn't. Nothing else
Oh.
in this game is cell-shaded. Like, look at that. There's like a thick black outline around it.
That's the glass.
Ah. It just looks cell-shaded. I don't know, there's just something about that texture just looking a higher resolution than everything else that throws me off.
You say high resolution, but
I said slightly higher.
you said higher.
I did.
Don't fucking lie to me.
I'm sorry if I lied. I'll try to not do that again. In fear of being beaten. Not by Ben.
Just like Klungo.
Yeah.
You gonna play the Klungo song?
It's my baby and his name's Klungo. It's my baby and his name's Klungo. Yeah, just that part. Over what I just said.
But yeah, he's gonna go meet Grunty, get beat, and make a new potion for the next fight.
Ah.
Which the next potion will be Shadow Clone no Jutsu.